And we're back. How's it going, everyone? Cholito, how's it going? Yep, absolutely beating us to the punch. Oh, man. Well, it took you long enough. Yep, I was having to get the links and all that. Let's see, also just need to make sure this is good here. There we go. I do need to finish that video editing. Maybe I'll take care of that today. You know what? We could use one more light. Add a little bright light to this subject. Just play some Ark right now? Nice. I myself want to get back to Pal World, especially since they've been doing more releases and but there's more drama going on with that. But that's a later thing. For now, I definitely want to go ahead and jump back in. So as a reminder, we've already completed our perfect dominations. And we're now heading for perfect perfection. We're currently got 2 out of 3. We're actually doing a lot better than I had expected, because this mode is typically very luck based. Haven't played it. If you like Pokemon and Ark, I would recommend it. If you like Pokemon Legends of Arceus, but wanted the game to actually have polish, I'd recommend it. But Omaji is next. Skip Omaji. Oh man. Nah, I'm gonna... I actually have a video on my channel for... I was doing a Nuzlocke and my attempt. Basically, like, my first impression of the game as well, while we're at it. And I put a lot of... I did video editing on that video for, like, a month and a half. So I put my love into that. I actually did more Nuzlockes of it, and I need to do those videos. It's just... time has not been my friend. I saw a little bit of it. Alrighty, yeah, it definitely can be. It's somewhat interesting. But anywho, back to Polytopia. So, of course, I love the Omaji skins, or the Condor skin, so I'm going to use the Condor skin. But Omaji starts the game with the writing tag. Oh, shoot. We're not on Shuffle, are we? We are not on Shuffle. And also, while we are at it, we are going to switch here. Where is it? Somewhere. Where's the soundtrack I want? It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh. Aha, here it is. So we'll have this one loop for a little bit, and then we'll switch it over to something. Can I skip this episode to kick you? I gotta tune in next week for that. But Omaji starts off with the writing technology, which actually has an upside and a downside. If we can get a solid enough start where we don't have to fight immediately on turn 1, we're actually probably going to be fine. Because as long as we can let our writers heal, then we're golden. As always, we're going to be going for the largest score possible, and the best score on perfection is technically pay to win, as the more opponents you fight, the higher the difficulty bonus. So at the end of the game, your score is multiplied by this amount to give you just more points because the game is technically harder. However, you can only get more opponents by buying the remaining other tribes. So you can only start off with 3 opponents, which is actually good enough for you to be able to get your perfection. It's going to be really hard, but you can do it. But yeah, the more the better. I like Omaji, maybe not for this though. Yeah, it's going to be tricky, because it really depends on how that first writer's able to interact with everything. Alright. So... And my game crashed. Dang, I'm sorry to hear about that. I got a question for everybody. Because I will tell you right now, this is not the run. Quetzali is here. We can't get to them or see them. Venger is right here. They are here on our doorstep. There's no other tribe, as far as we are aware, here in this farther corner. We're going to be spending about 7 turns just dealing with Venger. And don't forget that crazy bots have an improved income, which can be nice. So here's what we're going to do. While I am all about trying... We're gonna start this. And I also said that I don't want to be doing resets. This is that golden moment where you really probably just need to reset. What we're going to do, go over here. We're going to meet Venger. Immediately, bop-a-da-bop. Move over here. Find Yadak. And what that's going to allow us to do is organization. Fruit. Fruit. And workshop. So, while we can acknowledge this, I maybe should have, I mean, I could have worked for Omaji Classic, right? We technically have the best opponents next to us possible, because Venger actually has high farmland rates. It's just, they can't afford to get it, because they have really, really low fruit. Now I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done an Explore. The worst thing that could have happened for the Explore is it goes up here, finds this, and then just scoots along, finds Kiku. I should have actually discussed this. Now that as I'm thinking about this, Explore would have been the better option. By a lot. How many opponents in the game? 15! I should have done an Explore. I should have explored here. Explore is good when you have lots of opponents. Yeah, no, when we have lots of opponents, and especially on a map like this, we would have at least met Kiku, because this is Kiku territory, and while their border is not here, I think their capital's here? We're gonna start off with a warrior. And immediately another Schwarzman is trained. Train a rider, pass the turn. Woo! Finding a Lyrion! Heck yeah! We are going to take every kill we can that is free. But we're also going to get... Do you spawn shop in these streams or just plow ahead even if you mess up? Oh, no, we plow ahead. Because we want to teach how to turn a bad situation into something favorable. Because if all we teach is that you just gotta refresh over and over and over again, cool, you don't learn how to deal with a bad situation. That is what we want to teach. Not how to find a good spawn, but how to deal with a bad one. I don't think I've ever seen him consider it before today. Yeah. So there's land here. Interesting. There's water here. We're also going to go ahead and unveil the water, kill off this Adak warrior, and we need... Bop-a-da-bop. We're going to try to make threatening, yeah, military units near their border. Violent, yeah, we hit them. Maybe we can turn Venger to be a little bit more peaceful. We're going to move you over to here and train ourselves another rider. There's a good chance this goes completely south, but we got to roll with this. Yep. Perfect. Quetzali! Even more free stars. Now, the next thing for us to consider is how do we continue to improve our economy? Because we need a little bit more pops. What I would actually like to consider is rushing diplomacy here. This is probably our out. Because we could still send embassies and improve our economy this way. Move you here. Bop. Intrusive. Your borders are closed. Recently attacked them. I forget if that stays around for 3 or 5 turns. And of course, they have more stars in military. What's the next best thing we can do? Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and pick up strategy. We're gonna pick up diplomacy. Because if somebody else sieges one of these cities, we will meet them. And that is what our current goal is. Move you over here. And we gotta pass the turn. Gotta go here. Bop-a-da-bop. Bring you over here. Secure this kill. Ooh. We are gonna send an embassy with Illyrion. So, embassy. So that way we have a chance to meet somebody else. And offer them peace. Because if they decide to accept for some silly reason, they're not going to accept it this turn. We're just going to notify it. They're not going to accept it this turn. They don't really know who we are. But they think we're weak. So, you know, that thing. We may be able to change their mind by training even more units. Peace treaty has been rejected. We finally met Kiku! Giving us access to another tribe. We need to not die here. So what we could do is move up here. Heal. Bop-a-da-bop. Move it up here. Find the lighthouse. This will then allow us to pick up farming. Farm. Resources. Secure this kill. And you gotta move on back. Do we train ourselves a defender? That's insanely passive. Right now, we're fine training a warrior. I would have loved to have sent another embassy, but I can't guarantee actually meeting another player. So we'll send the embassies here in a moment. We gotta take out Yadak first. Alright, we're doing fine. Bop-a-da-bop. Fun fact, not dying is key to surviving. That is true. We're going to heal this rider to try to pull this warrior away. It'll buy us a tiny bit of time. But we got to train a defender here. I need Kiku to know who I am. So send him peace and send him an embassy. There's a good chance they'll actually offer peace, and then Shalito will be our friend. And we gotta recover here. Alright, pass the turn. Wow! Peace treaty has been accepted. That's us. Oh, we did. We did it. We survived. And we gotta train ourselves a warrior here. Continue to send embassies. Embassy with Quetzali. Quetzali, I also want to attempt to send your peace. Illyrion, attempt to send you peace. But now we're currently at plus 13 stars a turn, which is actually really good. The downside is, where are we going to level up our city? We don't really have the option to. So our next bet is probably close. So once this unit dies... Peace treaty has been rejected. Blood for the blood god. Peace treaty has been rejected. Dang, Quetzali's doing what Quetzali does best, and they're just getting on the water right away. My goodness. Level 3 at Exit E. We're gonna move this defender here to get in the way of Yadak. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Play one of after this today? Yep. My time is gonna be cut somewhat short. I technically wasn't supposed to be home today, but something happened, and so I'm here to at least stream. And normally we'd be going by a lot faster on this. It's just this is one heck of a rough start. We're gonna go ahead and build a road. Put a road here. Move you here, but we're not going to attack. This is also protecting our borders, so we can train ourselves a rider. Daggers would be really good. They're not good yet, is the issue. And we'll pass this turn. My goodness! Dang, Quetzali's bloodthirsty. Alrighty, peace with you. Love and peace. Ooh, knights from Kiku. We're going to move here. Bop it a bop. Get this attack off. It is level 3. Cloak. Heal you up. And we pass here. So notice, this is an absolutely horrendous start. Our economy is pretty good, but we still have made no progress on conquering. Ooh. Dang it, Quetzali! Why would you do this? We have met Imperius. Imperius, embassy, more economy. Showing us Shinshi. Embassy. Improving the economy. We'll attempt to send peace to everybody. Because we can break peace whenever we are ready. Alright. Free spirit. Because I need to get rid of you. Disband this defender. I need you here. So that way we can train ourselves another cloak. Because again, our goal is we're trying to win this game. So what's next? We have multiple texts we could be picking up here. Philosophy would be cute. We can go ahead and secure this kill. And start moving on. And find Omaji here in a moment. Not bad. We're going to be building a bridge here. We'll need a port here. I'm going to pick up climbing just to see... This spawn is horrible! The heck? We need 4 more kills for the killer. We're gonna just pass our turn here and decide what we're gonna do later. It's okay to not spend every single star as long as you are aware of what you can or can't do. Embassy has been established. Thanks, Cholito. You can go here. A skadoosh. We can get ourselves one more cloak. Polaris. They expanded their borders. Music especially, right? Polaris establish embassy. Allowing us to find Zabazi. Zabazi, establish embassy. Look at this all free vision thanks to these embassies. I don't know if... I mean, we'll attempt to send peace with everybody. There's no reason not to. We can always break peace whenever we need to, and Quetzali, unfortunately, is currently in the way. But, we may have to consider dealing with Quetzali here in a moment. We're gonna pick up philosophy. It's gonna make everything cheaper. So I just spent 13 stars to make everything else cheaper. It's kind of gonna be worth it. The more important thing, I think, is pick up construction, fishing. We're gonna place our windmill here before we can't. Fish. And then next turn, I can level this up. That should do it. Peace treaty has been rejected. Peace treaty has been rejected. Peace treaty rejected. Peace treaty rejected. Blood for the blood god. After the game crap, dang. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna place a port here. I'm gonna make sure that this unit doesn't kill. 3 damage, perfect. Because we want to make sure we're not losing. Not bad. Why don't we make sure that we're not losing the city to somebody else for all of our hard work we put in? Go over here, find Hudrik. Establish embassy. Establish peace. And we're just going to keep establishing peace with everybody. Mostly of if they change their mind, fantastic. And remember, we can always break peace with them. Pretty much the turn of. For instance, we're going to go here. Port. Cloak. Are you a fellow furry? I mean, in a way, yeah. Not as much as I used to. I mean, kind of older, and at this point, it's like, I don't care too much. But, it's just a thing I made, what, 12 years ago, and I never changed it. How do we want to do this? Do I pick up chivalry here? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, chivalry. Go for it. Knights. I was really hoping to expand the borders here before they did, but unfortunately we lost that race. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a port here, and we will do a border growth. This will give us access to this farm and all these other bits and pieces. Yeah, this is a misplay right here. Because... Ooh, actually, I could have sieged. Another misplay. I'm not thinking. I'm sorry, forgive me. We're not thinking straight. Apparently. We're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. I'm not going to hit and bounce with the rider. We're going to attempt to say, Hudrik, are we friends? Polaris getting sieged. My goodness, Hudrik. Really? My food is gone. Oh, I forgot to break peace with Quetzali. Whoops. Not the end of the world. I really need to have broken peace with him last turn, though. We're not thinking straight. And Hudrik, just be aware you're the ones that did this, okay? Philosophy speaking, what are your thoughts on the meaning of life? Have a good one, and just don't mess other people's lives up. That's it. Don't be a jerk. Oh, I really meant to, train here. We're gonna go ahead and build this bridge. You can go here. Quetzali. There. Research, research. So what we're going to do here is farm. And then... where am I putting it? I was hoping to put it in a good market in a good location. We just don't have any good spots. We'll do lumber halts. Lumber halts. What the heck, right? Yeah, I do want to try to keep the... I'm okay with some chatter, but I want to try to keep things in line with what the current stream discussion is, which is Polytopia. So, thanks, Weasel, for, you know, stopping on by. Let's try to keep things on track. Alright. Turn 13. This is going really badly. We need to go ahead and break peace with Quetzali. which makes it to where all of our units are no longer able to move. And we do have our first monument. We are 3 kills away from a second and getting another giant. Peace treaties are rejected. Peace treaty rejected. Embassy has been destroyed. Time for crab! Dang. Lost a lot of economy this turn. A lot of blood. No! Quetzali didn't! That is such a massive blunder. Thanks for the bomber. Nerd. Aw, shoot. Alright, any other text we need to pick up? We'll pick up trade. I could pretty much pick up every single technology right now. This is so frustrating, sorry. Oh, with your game crashing? I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. I'm just gonna try this. I don't think there's any units we can train, so... Heck it. We're gonna go ahead and just pick up every single technology on turn 14. Move you here, move you here. Secure this kill. Chop this forest. We're gonna go ahead and build a Tower of Wisdom and a Park of Fortune. Get ourselves another super unit. Get this snowball rolling. Looks good to me. It's always the play for sure. Embassy destroyed. Really? Really, Illyrion? You had to do this. Oh, I forgot to send peace to everybody. Dang! Kiku! Really? You're gonna do this to me, buddy. Cholito? Uncool, man. Alrighty. So what do we need to do? We're gonna build a road here. And we're gonna slap this giant onto the mountain. Slam this giant on over to here. The killer monument is complete. Road. Hunt. Hunt. Gotta expand these borders. Because we're gonna clear this forest. Farm. How am I gonna do this? Cloak. Windmill. Get ourselves another super unit. Again, we're just trying to get the snowball rolling. Aw, shoot. Heal others. I should have healed others first. I can still chop. Clear forest. Clear forest. We need to get at least an archer here. Oh, I forgot to break peace! Oh, well. We'll break it next turn. So that way we don't just suddenly lose everything. Goodness. Bop. Go ahead and get this siege rolling. I've got a whole bunch of daggers that are about to just kind of die. This dagger is going to die. So disband you. This dagger is going to die. Disband the dagger. Let's just get those stars back. I need you to heal others. Embassy destroyed. I mean, they had the chance to form an alliance with me, so that's on them. Dang. Move you here. We're gonna move you back. We're gonna move you back. We're gonna move you here. Move you here. Move you here. All right. So what's next? We need to, A, continue to improve the economy. We're just going to put a market here. That's 3 more stars a turn. Put a market here. Mine. Forge. Road. And Lumberhot. Oof. No. I gotta train units. Archer here. And another archer here. I forgot to break peace again! Gosh dang it. This one's going poorly. So, at this point, I'm not expecting the perfect. We're aiming for 3 stars at least. Because you want to break peace at the end of the turn. Else, all of your units just can't move anymore. Alright, you go here. Let's go ahead and kill off Imperius. I want to peace out with Shinshi for a turn. We can go and capture here. There's no reason for us not to. Alright, we're going to train a cloak here. We're going to train another cloak here. We're going to try to snowball our advantage as much as we can. Is it going to work? Maybe. Probably not. Gate of Power. Again, we just need to keep snowballing. Alright. Is there any other units that need to move? Yes, you do. Cover. Everything else is fine exactly where it is. We need to break our alliance with Kiku, because they are now in the way. Jaybird, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you again. It's been a while. This does not look good. No, it's not looking good. We had a strong start. But a couple of misplays later. We'll be fine. Embassy destroyed. Go ahead and capture this city. We have destroyed Imperius. Road. Where are we putting you? I need you to just go here. You go here. Should be able to siege Kiku's capital next turn. Secure this kill. We'll be able to siege this city next turn. We're gonna go ahead and train ourselves a knight. Forest Temple. And a super unit, oddly enough, doesn't do anything here. We're getting a park for points. We're going to place a forge here. Now, we only get 2 tiles if we expand the borders. So we're going to go ahead and do ourselves a population growth. Build ourselves another forest temple. Super unit or park? Probably super unit here, right? This looks amazing. You're going to win in 2 turns and get 1 million score. That's where it's at. I'm liking this cheese. We got to go with the super unit. Alright, train ourselves as Schwarzman here. Now we train a cloak. And an archer. This is really going to be tough, though, for us to come back in. Next turn, we do need to break peace with Shinshi. Which is unfortunate, but... Go here, go here. Kill this off. Hit this. Go ahead and move you here. Move you here. This is a knight. We're gonna go ahead and put this knight here. Oh, we're short 1 damages. I need you here. I think we just disband these daggers. Oh, I forgot to hit with the cloak. Oh well. Disband this dagger. We just get ourselves more money. More money is more good for us. Mindbender. There's still good units. Change my mind. Cloak. We should be fine just making these, right? There you go. Knights in the back to zip forward anywhere we need them. Okay. Next. We're going to build another forest temple. Just going to keep trying to improve our score every little bit we get. There's actually a chance. And y'all know I did a lot of misplays here. I'm actually seeing a path. I forgot to break peace again! It's fine. Put you here. Mindbender. You can go here. Heal others. Embassy has been destroyed. We can move you here. Chop. Bop. We're gonna go and just take this city. I really cut off my chance to siege. That's fine. This is still fine. We're going to recover you. We're going to put you here. And I got to put a swordsman here. Apparently, we're not allowed to actually train the units where we want them to go. Alright, more knights. And then we just got to keep improving our points and economy. I can clear this forest. Build ourselves a forge. And then... Forest Temple. Do I need another super unit, or can I get away with Park? We can get away with Park. Cover. We're gonna put you here. Every city has built something. We gotta break peace with Shinshi. There's nobody else that we're actually friends with. Alright. Pass the turn. We actually started building temples pretty early on. It's just our economy is still horrendous because we don't have enough markets. Really? Skadoosh. One. Two. We can go ahead and promote. There's water there. That's mildly frustrating. Alright. So, our next thing we need to do is road here. Network monuments is complete. You go here. Road. You go there. Embassy destroyed. That is fine. Road. Bring you here. Do I just get rid of this dagger? We're gonna heal others with this Mindbender real fast. We need to train ourselves a rammer here. How close are we to getting this leveled up one more time? Grow, burn, farm. Also improves our economy by a lot and gives us a lot more points. I'll take that. I really want these stars. I don't need them, though. I really don't need them. I just really want them. Oh, lovely. Well, he's dead. Road. We're gonna put you here for that vision. Sweet, sweet vision. Fruit. Fruit. And... lumber hots. Population growth. Still more stars per turn. How do we do this? We gotta get into the water. We gotta break this hold right over here. We also still need to continue to improve our economy. And that giant's ours. Mindbenders are actually pretty good, I agree. Yep. Depends on the situation, but especially in a situation like this, Mindbenders are indeed pretty good. I'm going to upgrade this to a bomber. Just hit this all the way over here. Move you here. Road, you over to here. Sawmill. Lumber hots. Park. We don't need giants. Well, we still need giants, but giants are doing nothing for us in this exact minute of time. We're gonna move you here and hit the head of this. How do we get our units? Go ahead and capture Kiku City. Thank you, Shalito, for your kind contribution. I don't need to establish a road. We're gonna disband this dagger to get a little bit of money back. Take this. This archer is too far in the back. We can't do anything with it. You are retired. And this mindbender did everything they needed to. Well done. Wow, just our market placements are absolutely horrible this game. You already have my market here? I do, I have it here. It's just so bad. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this. I don't know where to put markets. I could spend a lot of time figuring out where markets need to go. Let's acknowledge that. But they do us no good. Right, I guess, yeah. Forest temple here. I want to chop a tree. We could chop clear this forest here. Forest temple here. And then we just need 2 roads. Pass the turn. Peace, Tweety Bick, Tween Quetzali. Dang. Alright. Capture this. Get us another lighthouse. That market is so good. We're gonna destroy this building. And build a market here. The market's way more important. I can also just build a Grand Bazaar here. Finish leveling this city up. Park. Fantastic. I need a scout to figure out where we are putting everything. Capture this here. Here. You're both veteran knights. We will be capturing this city here this turn. Maybe I should have just sold that. Disband. 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 I shouldn't have disbanded the archer. Oh well. We're fine. Everything here is still completely under control. Road. Road. Park. Because we don't need a giant. We're halfway! We are halfway to our goal. It is actually plausible, this game. And we're going to continue this with Hunt. Park. Forest Temple, and Fruit. Another park. I am just going to spam parks. I am going to assume we are good on units. We are taking a minor gamble here. Chop. I do, in fact, want to train ourselves another cloak to continue this snowball. We need to disband this. Oh, we should have disbanded the dagger in the first place. We actually are going to body block here. That's the better play. Next turn. Oh, this one's getting close. All right. This is now going to be a bomber. You go there. Disband this giant for money. You go here. You attack here. Disband this dagger. Capture here. Build ourselves a bridge. Our knight. Road for one more city connection for our capital, which is really close to being able to level up just like that. So we get to build 2 temples, one here, and we'll put the other one here. Get ourselves another park. Go here, and a Schwarzman here should be fine. Yikes. This works out very much in our favor. This is actually really what we wanted to see. What else? Do I have any more monuments? We're gonna get the wealth monument next turn if I save my stars. Which is, I guess, what we're gonna go ahead and do. Goodbye, Illyrion. Really trying to get rid of Quetzali here. Bop. They'll be fine. Plus, we could build a forest temple here. And we do need a super unit here. So we'll go ahead and get that trained. A lot of forest temples available. Can I... No, we can't rush out. If I burn and build... Oh, we didn't get the wealthy monument. How did we not get the wealth? I thought we had the stars. Did I accidentally train units? Oh, well. Not the end of the world. What we are going to go ahead and do is put you here. Schwarzman. Forest Temple. Forest Temple. Forest Temple. Forest Temple. Farm. Park. We're gonna brute force it. And a knight. Pass the turn. We should have no more allies at this point, so everything should be fine. Oh, the AI found our cloak. Lovely. That does frustrate me just a wee little bit. You can go here. Alright. We need to start dealing with this giant crab. Road, road, and road. Wow, just a little bit short. I'd rather have it mostly dealt with now, though. Or knights. Or swordsmen. Swordsman. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. It's going to be close. It is going to be really close. Mark it. At least 2 more stars a turn. It will pay for itself, but... Last turn of just training knights everywhere. Forest Temple. Forest Temple. We're gonna be just short. Wealth monument is complete. Really? Of course I had to do it in that order. Oops. I actually need you wrote it over to here. should be good enough. Knighty Knights. And Swordsman. Next is just maximize points. That's all I can do is just keep maximizing these points. Water Temple, Water Temple, Water Temple. Fast turn. Stop resisting! Bomber. Okay, how do we save our city? Because I'd like to not lose the city. Bomber. I'll take that. Two, three, four. Ooh, I can road here. What is this? Is this a port? No, it's algae. So close. More knights. Wait. Oh. Oh, we're so close. Man, this is exactly... Oh, I just blocked it. Shoot. I actually could have done something about that. There's no reason for me training any more units anywhere. I'm sorry, we're kind of just going into full autopilot at this point. We do save our city. Really, you're 2 damage off. We could still train a knight here. We could still train a knight here. There's no point anywhere else. So on the everywhere else, we just Water Temple here. And I think that's that. We just passed the turn. Well, actually, yeah. Wait. Ooh, hold on. There. Stop resisting. You gotta be kidding me! They got a crab! Upgrade this to here. No! Oh man, I am just playing so horribly today, and I just threw it. We had it there, and then I threw it. Arg. That is unfortunate. So I can't claim the final city. I'm gonna move you here. I'll take this. This one can't do anything anymore. You can't do anything anymore. Man. This hurts my soul. We were so close. That is highly unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can still reach a knight here, but no one else can. Alright. We're just going to finish building up as much as we can. Temples. Park. I could have had this city down here. I am not thinking straight, and we absolutely threw so many good opportunities. It's okay. We'll get it next time. Should have had it this time. We'll still get the highest score we possibly can. Goodbye, Quetzali. We are going to still get a 3-star from the looks of it, which is fine. Perfectly fine. Just hoping to get that perfect. Get as many stars there as we can. Road. Road. We are just short. Is there nothing I could do in order to view this corner? I don't think so. Alright, well, we'll finish collecting everything we can. Temple, temple. I might as well leave these units here. Temple. Tomb. Temple. Park. Massive shame. If only I had a couple more turns. I actually probably threw that because there were like 5 turns where I made misplays, such as not breaking peace. So I actually, with the score we got, I think we could have had it. It would have been very close, but I'm just going to go ahead and temple here. Warrior, warrior. That's the best we could do score-wise. That should still get us a 3-star, but not the perfect. So, we'll get it next time. Are we even on the leaderboard? 46! Not bad. I'll take it. Ugh. Sorry I got quiet there for a moment. Oh yeah, I forgot to drink. I need to check, because I am actually awaiting a message from something. I wanted to get that game done as quickly as possible so we had time for one player versus player. Random match. Small lakes. Do we have a vote from last week? Polytopia General. Yay, time to mess with bots again. With bot commands again. Lovely. Yep. Yeah. So, that one could have gone better. But, my goodness, there's so many things I could have done to improve it. We're going to be cutting the stream short after one multiplayer game. Just, by heads up, I am fully expecting to lose this one. But I at least want to get one game in, because I do enjoy y'all's company. I don't think we have any votes. Yeah. Alright. We did have at least one person requesting Kiku, so we'll go ahead and play Kiku for our one game. But, basically, quick summary, so, for why we'll be coming this stream short. Work has been very stressful over the past week, and then a promise that my work made to me was, broken. So, I'm kind of not in the best mindset. But since that promise is broken, I no longer am going to be gone for 5 days, so that means I am in States, meaning we get to have a live stream here, and one multiplayer game. And I'm just so mentally and physically tired. I've gotten enough sleep, it's just... Technically, by all symptoms, it would be depression, is what I'm currently experiencing, which is why I gotta do stuff like this. I will be breaking the stream short to be visiting friends and family to meet up for something, just to, you know, make sure that we're on the mindset. And then with, you know, me saying I'm gonna do what I can to take care of myself, he immediately declines to take care of myself. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves as well. It is always important to be aware. My goodness. He is joining, seeing who I am, and going, no thank you. He has 3,000 games. I think he's seeing my ELO. The Cheese God. I think he's seeing my ELO and seeing that we have so little games and going, I'm probably just Cymanti and leaving. Not gonna lie, I think that's going on. He's more than likely not leaving, going, it's Tolby, I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, Cheese God. Mighty Leader! Ooh, this is a fun start. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna be picking up the lighthouse immediately, but it's gonna be a lot easier for us to level up our cities. We definitely need whatever city is here, here, or here. We're going to start off fishing. Fishing. Do not take an explorer. The first thing you'll do is find the lighthouse. We want to workshop here. Pass the turn. Because this tile is closest, and then it's completely random. And knowing our luck, it would be, I mean, there's land here, but it would go then to here, mountain, mountain. And then it would just wander around aimlessly. which is no good to us. Ooh, there's a city here as well. Do I pick up writing? Because there's land here. No, we go warrior. Pass the turn. This is a very powerful start for us, not gonna lie. You go here, you go here. And 11. We're gonna train a warrior and then pass the turn, because mathematically this works out perfectly. We're gonna be moving our warrior down, discover the lighthouse, pick up farming or organization. Fruit. Resources. Capture. And this is a perfect time for us to explore here. Figure out what's going on. Oh, it's Illyrion. At least find the lighthouse. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh, that hurt my soul. But we got a lot of very important information with this. Are you gonna push? They did not push. I think we have the economy for this. Port. Fish. Fish. Resources. We're gonna put you here. We have exactly enough stars to do what I want to do next turn. Pass the turn. But we gotta get on this water stat. This is Illyrion territory, so still don't know. Sailing. Scout. I can then go here. Go here. Capture. Pass the turn. I need this city. Oh, they're taking the ruins. Of course they are. But it is going to be a fight for this city here. The correct thing for our opponent to do would be to consider training this animal here. Now, if I had riders, I could consider getting roads and roading forward. We don't, so it's not the end of the world. We are going to continue to improve our economy. There should be a city here, actually. Now that I'm seeing fish. Oh, minor misplay on my part. Yep, there's a village there. Fruit. Workshop. Scout. And we really need this scout to go here. Pass the turn. Ooh, I should have been watching their score to see what they got. Now, what I hope is they overextend and try to capture the city. Let's assume they got an explorer, and that they have vision of me now. Sometimes you just got to make the assumption that your opponent has everything that they need. And at this point, I think that's going to be the smarter thing for us to do anyways, is just make that assumption that they got exactly what they needed, they got an Explorer, and now they see everything that's going on my side. Ooh, improving that economy. Is there land here? There's not. We are in trouble. What do I do to improve my situation? Just 2 warriors here. Pass the turn. I gotta keep improving the economy, but it's gonna be a bit. We don't need to explore here, because our warriors gonna be able to explore over there at the exact same rate anyways. What this warrior here is doing is it's putting pressure on this village. Now, we need to assume that he's got maybe another warrior back here. Oh, nope, he just trained a Polytar. And it's on one of these 2 tiles because both of these sanctuaries went down in a level the exact same time. So he trained a Polytar here or here. He said, whoops, my economy is doing fine enough. I need this Polytar so that way when my opponent moves onto this village, I will then steal it from him. And to that, we will say, yeah, that's a good plan. That is an excellent plan. But I have one question for you. What if I don't? Ooh, their capital. What if we just don't? Fish. Hey, thought you weren't coming back till next Sunday. Yeah, plans changed. Not for good. So, my work lied to me, and they broke a promise. So, I'm here now. I'm not in the best mindset, but I just want to have a good time. I need to expand over here, but we gotta get onto the water. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're here. Yep. I'd rather be here with you guys. Oof. I probably should have gotten climbing and put it here. Because we actually now block ourselves. Yep. Well, I mean, the Polytar is facing to this point of the center. So even if he tries to do a Polytar push, it goes to here. Which is a cute play, but... Rammer! Port. I have 4 songs. On Polytopia and Chill now. Yeah, I saw the first one. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. I completely forgot. I've been so busy with this week. I was gonna add them to the playlist. And actually probably, like, change the playlist to that. Population growth. I'm going to make a very big push to get onto the water. Because rammers beat scouts. So I can't let them get too many rammers. Right now, the current thing we're doing is we're saying, A, you have to spend points on a tech you don't want. Which is what just happened right there. So he's going to get another rammer. 1, 2, 3. Dang. So we still got the Polytars here, here, and here available. Nope, we just need to expand over here. Do we start fighting for it? I think we just start fighting for it. Port. Port. Super unit. We need to take advantage of this that we have over our opponent. Park of Fortune. Ooh, I could put a Park of Fortune here instead, improve my economy even further. I can get another giant here. Double giant's actually better. This will allow us to deal with those rammers in a timely manner. Not quite liking what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3. So we put you here, just out of range, but it is going to try to one-shot this. Pass the turn. Yep. That's fine. Gonna train another. Warrior's probably here. Cute. What we're going to actually do is kill this Polytar without putting our unit on the tile, so that way we don't lose all this tempo. Two, 3. So we can put you here. So this makes it to where you don't lose all of our tempo. Warrior here. And a couple warriors in the back to support with scouts. Pass the turn. I need to take a look at those songs, because the first one was really good. Because Kester has been making Polytopia and Chill. Not Kester, Shalone. I'm horrible with names right now, I'm so sorry. Shalone has made a few songs for Polytopia and Chill. Raleigh and Chill, Imperius and Chill, Zibazi and Chill. You guys want to hear it? I mean, I want to hear them. Is Polychamps official here? Well, they were here. I get my own rammers? Maybe. Naval superiority is really going to play a huge importance on this. But do I need rammers? Because we have juggernauts. The next thing to consider is actually archery for this very narrow river we have here. We're going to pick up hunting. Capture. Hunt. Fruit. Even more economy. And then we're just going to keep pumping out these warriors. Pass the turn. This is giving us a lot of pressure. Yep. That was a mistake. Alright, and now we have naval superiority. Watch this. How to absolutely shred the opponent's navy. And we're going to continue to fight for this village. We're going to fight with putting units there now? I think so. Our opponent is getting a little desperate, training quite a few polytars. Alright, you go here. Killer monument is complete. More warriors. And is it a little cheesy? Yeah, kinda. Gate of Power. We're gonna level up. Population growth. Next turn, we can pick up forestry and get another giant. But in the meantime, warrior, warrior. Pass turn. Oh, that's a cute play. A very interesting play. If he gets a swordsman there, it might pay off. For the important thing our opponent has to do is make it to where our juggernauts aren't absolutely about to destroy him. He's probably debating whether he has to give up this city. He's gonna siege with the Polytar. Fantastic. But we have another warrior to follow up in behind. Actually, I don't even need forestry. We're not gonna get forestry. That's too expensive. We're just gonna build another port. Ooh. I'm not giving him that city, am I? I don't think so. That was a mistake. Still a mistake. Put you here. Bop. And warrior, warrior. Gotta pick up writing here. Oh, I'm just a star short. If I didn't pick that up, we would have been fine. Oh well, we're gonna just get a warrior back here. Do I just get writing here? No, we're gonna train a rider here, though. And pass the turn. I was just about to say, where are riders? We didn't need them for a while. Our opponent has gotten nearly every single ruin this game. This opponent is trying to ruin our game plan. Let's see, we are currently playing Kiku, so there's no Kiku in Chill. You guys want to hear Shalon's creations? The first one gave some feedback, and it's doing pretty good. And if y'all have any advice, I'm sure he'd be willing to hear. I just got 17 playing Omaji on Drylands, by the way. Beautiful. The true way it should be done. We're gonna pick up navigation here. Navigation, get a whole bunch of free stars. Is that a dragon egg? Looks like it. Ooh, border growth. Border growth is generally pretty good for Lyrion. I don't think so in this exact scenario, but don't know everything. Oh, he's also trying to take this tile from me. Cute! He can actually do another Polytopia push right here to deny me another turn. That actually might be worth. But he doesn't. Who would play Homage? Who would play Homage in an important game, spam riders, and win? Who would do such a thing? Right. Alrighty. I'm gonna pick up navigation and get all these stars. I think the real question is are you... We gotta respect the plausibility of... a surprise giant. 'Cause I think they were trying to Houdini. Which is, you know, that's actually a good play. There. We're going to go ahead and capture. Fruit. Hunt. And explore. These weak front cities that can always be taken. You should always be grabbing explorers. In case you lose the city, then you're not giving away a massive bonus to your opponent. Port. Hunt. And super unit. You go here, you go here, you go here. Rider. That should do. Am I missing something? Oh, it's just the rider bounce. How's the editing going? Are you done? I have been insanely overwhelmed with work. And needless to say, my my job broke a promise that they had made to me that was planned. Yeah, they were gonna Houdini here. So I'm not in the best of mindset, and I will be ending the stream early to go hang out with family. But I do still want to hang out with you guys because I love doing these Polytopia Sundays, and I love hanging out with you guys. It's honestly a highlight of my week. It's pretty much always a highlight of my weeks is to hang out with you guys. Y'all guys are chill. Speaking of chill, I know everyone's kind of saying no, maybe they're just scared. We're gonna go ahead and listen to the barter and chill. Oops, a little loud. What are we gonna get here? Not an explorer. I think my opponent also fails to recognize that I used to be very aggressive when it comes to these kind of sieges, but I have pacified much more as of late. And I think they're hoping I overextend. Which is not a terrible play. Punish your opponent. We'll go and capture the city. Hunt. Hunt. Workshop. Hunt. Hunt. Fruit. Resources. You go here. Should do it. We'll get a rider to attack around, but this game's basically over. I think the volume is still a tiny bit loud. There, much better. There we go. And the cheese god has resigned. Oh, so that game, we acknowledged where our strong points were going to be. Now let's try to figure out where things went wrong for our opponent. We're gonna do... Let's do quit Zali and chill. Got it. So, our opponent starts off with, honestly, not that great of a start. So we started off with almost a god spawn. Our opponent did start off with one that's tricky because all their animals are in the back. That does occasionally happen, and at that point, you do have to make the decision. Mr. Blue Cheesecake, it's great seeing hundreds of players resign to the almighty Omaji. Yes, play Omaji. If you are struggling against Simanti, play Omaji. So they choose to go the slower route and expand this way. I still would have recommended training this animal so this warrior could have gone up here, because notice they failed to pick up this village for the entire game. And that did hurt their production. They actually probably could have gotten to the water and fought a lot harder if they had trained a Polytar here early on. Oh, that sanctuary, though. Right over here, that's when the fights begin to happen. And turn 7, they are at 15 stars per turn on 3 cities. This one is crazy. At this point, though, this warrior really needs to head to the north. You know your opponent's here in the south. They're going to pick up the ruin. And they did end up getting an explore. So they did get to see pretty much everything that's going on. They see they have a village over there. They need to go pick it up. Now they're on the water. Not gonna lie, on turn 7, to be attacked from here, that is terrifying to see, but our opponent ended up responding pretty much in the best way they could have, is just, look, there's a lot of coastline. Just get more stuff onto the water. So I go ahead and just continue to kill everything off over there, try to cut off their water access, because our opponent sees that we're kind of having a little standoff over here. Note, if we move our warrior forward, we lose the city. It's just no questions asked, that city is gone, which is why we didn't move on to that city. Sometimes that is the correct thing to be doing. And our opponent also has identified that they need to get onto the water. Our opponent did fail to do one last thing. Archery. Archery would have been so good for them here. A lot cheaper than picking up scouts, so that way all their units on the water could be rammers. Right over here, like, yes, they're just getting more units, getting them onto the water, and now we're starting to test the waters. If your opponent goes from, I'm not taking city, I'm not taking the city, I'm not taking the city, and boom, now they're going for the city, that means that they probably have support for it. That's why Ilarion is great early game economy and just economically overall. Exactly, cheese. That is some good cheese knowledge right there. Gets that level up, bring it to level 3, get another level up, get it to level 3. Our opponent's just trying to run away with the economy, which is not a terrible idea, but our opponent has unfortunately completely forgone the city. Now that they've gone over here, this boat needs to just pick up the city so they get more water production. Because if they don't secure naval superiority, that's it. Boom. They're gonna go ahead and continue to do this little dance, but notice they're kind of in a spot where they can't say, I can take this city. It's because of this water presence we have. If our opponent picked up archery a turn or two ago and started getting archers over here to protect this river, and then to also protect their coastline, to then use rammers, to then attack everything else, they might have actually been able to fight us off. But at this moment, we've now got way too much possible presence onto the water. They don't know that yet. And actually, from their viewpoint, it looks like they're doing just fine on the water. If you are in this kind of position, do take note. This boat here needs to be going over here to this village. And now is the most terrifying thing that our opponent could have found is I've got 2 juggernauts on the water. And all of that tempo that they had just fought for is gone. So what's the next step that they need to do? Again, they have 25 stars a turn! They need to be using these stars. What have they invested into? Forestry, ramming, sailing. These are all techs that we kind of forced our opponent to take. When we moved our boats back, we forced our opponent to spend 12 stars just to pick up sailing. Just so that way they could kill our boat off, so we don't gain a huge naval advantage. That is... what the heck? We are at 17 people. So right over here... I don't think I managed to take a single ruin this game until this one at the very end. Our opponent had all of the ruins. But they shot themselves in the food on production. This fight's going fine, but they need to back up their Polytars and warriors with something to counter our scouts. And that is, again, it's either roads or archers. This river here says archery would be fantastic. And if they got archery, all of these, we'll kind of just wiggle it over here. Like, all of these tiles are protected by archers. And I would have to go all the way around. That's actually me you were playing against if you didn't know yet. Ah, that's why you're a god. But yeah, so there are a lot of instances where we had accidentally passed up. Not gonna lie, at this current moment, there's not too much else that can be done unless you immediately pivot into archery. Because you need a way to be able to deal with the giants, you need a way to deal with the juggernauts, and while rammers are a fantastic counter against scouts, they're a fantastic counter against juggernauts, but juggernauts supported with scouts is terrifying to deal with. Audio resets to 50% after each song plays. You won't have that problem. Actually, no, it's staying perfectly fine. The audio is still the exact same. Thanks, Shalone, for looking into that, but I'm looking at it right now. It's still set to like 6% for me, so we're good. If you're thinking it's a little bit loud, then that may be because the audio is, but this is a good way to test. I'm checking my channels. I mean, it's a tiny bit, but... They're gonna go ahead and fight for that village, which is honestly a smart thing to do. But the real thing that should be going on here is prevent me from taking this village. Sometimes you just gotta fight to prevent, because the moment that I start placing more and more warriors here, that's because at this point I know that I have the tempo to take it. Oh my goodness! So many stars. Alright, we now have 45 stars to play with. That's how I coded it, but I'm glad it's working. Yep, no, it's working just fine for me. So, what do we do here? Again, archery. Archers can be produced in this central city to protect this city, and then move to the coast and fight for everything, including this upcoming giant. Archers could be produced from here to support this city. We could also then be picking up potentially strategy to get defenders to get onto the water for a lot more health, and then just get strong units on the water. And again, just archery. Go with Polytars, support it with archers, and eventually go with your Rider Roads. Or Rider Roads have been better here. Nah, you gotta deal with the giants. Ooh, there's also math. We have, notice, I'm sitting here going, we got this option, we got this option, we got this. You got a lot of options on what you could do here. Mathematics would also be good too. Catapults here, there's nothing I gotta do about that. For a while, that protects this city, that protects this city. Catapults here. Well, no, the catapults here. Like, you could just get a small line of catapults and then just play a game of chicken. I had to get archery, but once there's giants on the water, I knew it wasn't winning. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much at this point, we could just let the game finish playing out. Our opponent, the Cheese God, does try to go for a very strong economic play and improve the economy. If they were able to get a dragon egg and then defend, maybe. That's a big maybe right there. Yeah, I was kind of only focusing on the water, but I just wasn't winning that. Yeah, if you got the city up here, you would have had enough production to keep up, and I think you actually would have won. Catapults with sanctuaries creating polytars to smack the giants would have been helpful. Yep. A whole bunch of what ifs right there. Just notice, like, this narrow choke point is not good for scouts. You get a single rammer there, and those scouts just fall apart. But over here, we now have just way too much presence, and I thought of the dragon egg, but you could have just destroyed it. Yeah. So that's going to be the end of this game. It was a pretty good game. We had a big standoff here in the center. I think the main thing that ended up falling apart for you is not picking up this village 10 plus turns ago. If you had trained the Polytar here and sent the warrior up, you could have divided it into 3 ways, and you would have had this village, which then would have given you another spot for a sanctuary here, which is an okay economy investment. But I think that you would have had a much better chance by doing that. You'll get it next time. Let me... This is Imperious and Chill. I kind of like this one. Nice. I need to contact a family member, see how much time I got. Because if I got time, I'll do one more. Yeah, I just didn't see a time for it. You had more units on the water. You had the economy too. You definitely had the economy too. You want to always find the cheapest route to deal with problems. Oh, we need to save the game. This one was Kiku versus Lyrion Small Lakes. This one is versus Cheese. And it was the first time I played in the month, but good game. Oh, yeah. It's always going to be tricky to try to remember those patterns, but you'll get it next time. Alright, I'm going to get that sense off, and we'll just do some more questions. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this audio, and we're gonna go ahead and we'll switch to the Frostpunk theme for now. So, there's also, I mean, I had to look really, really far in my chat. There's someone, I mean, yeah, Return to Polytopia. Yeah, it's a video. It would be a lot better if I had a link to that, because I would love to give a review to Cholito's game. It's always tricky to just review a video. Tell y'all what. So, I'm assuming I've only got 30 minutes left. We'll see how it goes. There's a good chance we'll attempt to play one more. Lake's small. If we go back to new game, domination, back. There's this minor bug. And then if I go to random match, look at that. They're all glowing. All right, what tribe? Actually, just play a super aggressive tribe and play for style. Oh, we're already friends. There we go. You'll win or lose fast. Illyrion? I mean, I probably should have played Illyrion. Oh, boy. What is this? What is this? Rematch time. Rematch time. Yeah, average Yadex spawn. You're not wrong. A lot of Yadex spawns seems to just be mediocre. We're actually going to move forward with this, because I have a guts over here. We'll see. All we can do is hold our head up high in this case. Rip? Yeah, right? Oh, it's short by 1. It's short by 1! Oh, man. They already got writers, right? We'll have to watch the replay and see exactly what's going on, but I'm pretty certain it's mostly just a snipe situation. See, the best thing our opponent would do is move this rider here to potentially block, because they don't know how the entire setup works, and then move their other rider that was here or here to, you know, stop this from happening. But the game's already over. Cast turn. We're gonna try, but yeah, this ain't happening. That's fine. I don't know why I thought that was going to level up my city. I'm just going to go ahead and resign there. There you go. We'll rewatch that. That was quick? Yeah, that was quick. No, I made a misplay. For some reason, my brain told me that was going to level up the city. Go ahead and save that replay. Urkaz versus Illyrion, Small Lakes. Alrighty, well let's take a look on what ended up happening here. Go over. Yeah. Just the stars line up perfectly. And then first meeting bonus. Yeah, no, that was a good call. Oh, they had another city in the back. Yeah. Turn 2 writing is kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, it's just our opponent, they're playing Illyrion, so they have a very strong, aggressive start available to them. That was just a smart play. No, I mean, let's just even take a look about what I maybe should or shouldn't have done. I mean, I could... My city's being sieged next turn. It's just gone anyways. Yep. No, that was just a well-played game. But, that was definitely a spawn win. I hate classifying games as spawn wins, but, should I... Like, is there even anything I could do in this situation? You had to spend all your resources to fight for that one city. I had to spend all my resources to not die. It's just, if I was able to get at least a second or a third city, I might have stood a chance. Like, if there wasn't a mountain here and this lake here to this, maybe... I mean, there's technically this one right over here, but that was looking like it was the wrong direction anyway, so it's just... I didn't think I had cities over here, but we did! Yeah, that was a terrible Urkaz spawn. Average Yadak spawn, am I right? Yeah! Pretty much. We'll try one more time. I haven't gotten a response back, so we'll try one more time. I really want Yadak to be fine. Would have been fair if they started in the back city, right? Also, our opponent was already in the center of the map. So we'll try again. Alright, this one's much more manageable. This one is going to be Yadak versus Urkaz. I'm going to go ahead and move over here to... Should you get org or hunting? Well, in this case, organization. I also already gave my opponent a free 3 stars. So we're just going to make our way around. Not much I could do here. average Yadak game. Yeah. Spawning right next to each other is fun. Let's go for round 3. Yeah, maybe. Ah. Oh, our opponent actually could have killed us, but they chose not to. So if our opponent was doing the counting, they would have known that I could not train another warrior here in time. Now I want to play Yadak game to see how it goes. Right? You should be playing other tribes. You don't have to always play the best tribe. So they went back to prevent me from capturing back here. Smart. We just need units. Yeah, Yadak is the best tribe. Yadak is the best tribe. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Did they not build a road here? They did not. They should have built a road here, but guess they just don't have the stars for it. They did have a very aggressive start. Fruit. 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 Resources. We'll pass the turn. I need to be aggressive here is the issue. Maybe I shouldn't have trained that warrior. I'm just going to be quiet for now. This is normally what I'd be saying what the best play for my opponent is, but I'm going to let him take his turn. Alrighty. Well, they made the right choice. Road, road. And I got to go full greed here. Workshop. There's a village back here. We're the ones that have to make the risky plays, so our opponent actually just has to play this by the book and they win. He's also trying to avoid feeding us too many kills. We don't have any kills at the current moment. Now they have writing. Rider. Moving it back. Yeah, so he's just to expand into the back, which is good. Not quite turn speed riding, but it'll do. Right? Pass turn. Like I said, we are the ones that have to make the aggressive plays. If we just let everything go the way it currently is, we lose. By the way, this is my last game. I just got the message that I gotta go in a moment. But as long as there is a chance for me to win, I will take it. You guys know this. And I see a chance. So I'm gonna take it. Yep, we got the village. I was hoping to get that village, you know, kind of steal it from our opponent. Let's see what we can do with this. Probably should do an explore down here. Alrighty. Farm. Population growth. Fruit. Super unit. Park of Fortune. Resources. Fruit. Workshop. Fruit. Fruit. Explore. Okay. Warrior, pass turn. Always a pleasure, Tolby. Which tribe would you like music for next week? Venger. I'd watch out if I were you, because there's definitely a bomber in the fog over there. Right. Maybe. I mean, it's turn 9. I doubt it. There's the economy is not strong enough for that, so. He might be on the water. Gets those city walls. Good play, good play. No, definitely has a bomber. Okay. Farm. Fruit. Resources. Pass the turn. We don't need him spending resources on anything. So our opponent now wants to eat up as much time as they can. And as many of our resources. Because, you know, I'm technically giving them a free warrior to kill. There's actually a good chance there's already a network monument. No, there's not, actually. If there's roads back here, then there would be. Defender? I was dreading doing Venger Law. Their song is not very melodic. I think you also should take Venger's soundtrack as an example. Yep, there's the Defender. As an example of what you could do for, like, a reward. Because Venger goes, like, bum, 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 bum. And then they go, boom! Alrighty. You guys who dislike this, I'm so sorry. Calculate. Wah, 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 wah. Giant versus a defender with a wall. It's not good enough. Alrighty, fish, port, fish, resources. Wah. Wah. And I need just a couple of safety warriors. Pass turn. You should go Mindbenders for sure. Yes, Mindbender's always the correct call. I mean, I will be able to take this city here in just a moment by just getting a second giant here in the city next turn. And then in 3 turns we can get it. The issue is that's 3 turns. That gives 3 turns for our opponent to figure out how they want to respond to this. Which is why we're getting on the water now, saying, alright, I'm going to improve my economy by doing this. Which is also going to set me up to take your city. What is your response? Not a good spot for our opponent to be in. I gotta go now. Hey, Cheese, it's been fantastic. You clearly won, right? They're gonna get their first giant over here. That's the smart call. They now have roads over here, so we know they have the monument. They're trying to hide it. How's their score? Yeah. We're gonna assume they have a monument, and they're gonna do... they may attempt a Houdini, but they're gonna attempt a giant push, so... There's a great time here. I'll definitely come here more often. Hey, we'll be here for you, Cheese, every time. It should be every Sunday unless something changes, which some things might change, so keep up on that. Keep your eyes open on that. We're also not applying enough pressure to our opponent. They're just allowed to do everything. Look at this. All they did is build walls and a defender. And now they can spend all their resources on their economy, which is what I'm about to do too, because our opponent's not being aggressive enough. Please. It's good. 1. Farm. Population growth. Farm. Super unit. Alrighty. Okay. We also stream announcements in the Discord. Absolutely! Feel free to join the Discord, and that way you can keep up with everything that's going on. We're pretty quiet and relaxed, so not too much would actually be happening. Yep. 1. Yep. There's the giant. Really good for me. But now both those cities are level 5. Gives me options. So what are we gonna do? Because we clearly have a massive disadvantage. We're just gonna hit here. We're gonna bop-a-da-bop, move it over here, get that extra vision. Don't mind if I do. here. Rider. Pass turn. Rider's a misplay. I should have put the rider somewhere else. It's fine. We'll live. Maybe. We take the city next turn. Now, our opponent could have potentially pushed us off. But we know one important thing. They don't have farming yet. So that gives us a little bit of time. Once roads gets built back here, the good thing is we forced our opponents, because of how aggressive we've been, to not expand their borders. They really needed to expand their borders here. There is one dangerous thing, though, that's about to happen, and that's a potential bridge! Yep, there's the bridge. Because that allows them to get very easy access to our capital. Yep. When I said that that rider was a misplay, and here's why. We're just gonna take that. All right, any text first? Because we're actually doing really good on economy. Is there land here? There's not. There's land here, though, so... we could free spirit our giant. After this, we need a warrior, rider, capture. Move you here. Warrior. Then fish. Fish. I really could use the economy, but explore will give me much more vision on what's going on. There we go. Look at that. They're on the water. Not good. We also have, yeah. Our opponent's trying to hide the fact that they're on here. They want me to go onto this village here. That will be a misplay, and I will lose my unit. They're going to attempt to siege the capital. I mean, they will siege the capital. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. How do we protect ourselves here? I need many more kills. I actually need to take this. point in technologies. I can't afford it. Is there no fish? What the heck? Upgrade this scout. Road. Rider. Pass the turn. Our opponent probably sees what we're doing. I don't know if they do, but they should. Cheesecake's a great player. I miscounted! I could have done it last turn! That would have been much better done that last turn. So I had a misplay. All I needed to do is collect this here. Okay. Port. Road. Grand Bazaar. Super unit. Warrior. Port. Getter starts back. Bop da bop. Start whittling down these giants. Pass the turn. Oh, this one's gonna be close. Bop-a-da-bop, bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Killer monuments complete. Uh-oh. That's a cloak. 1, 2. They can hit our cities in 3 turns. So turn 17, we need to be ready for the cloak. We actually need to be looking for the cloak at all chances we get. They want to siege with the defender, that makes sense. I can get swordsman. I mean, I'm like a tech away from getting chivalry. I need to save my stars for chivalry. We could do that. No, we can't. You know me, I can't save my stars worth a darn. Another cloak. One, two, three, four. Okay. Throw you over here. Bop it a bop. Dead. Throw you over here. Shoot. Bop it a bop. Bring you on back. Secure this kill. Secure this kill. How the turns have tapered! I have to save my starters, right? Just here. It can't hit my cities this upcoming turn. Port. We're gonna put this giant here. Apply a little bit more pressure. Rider. Pass the turn. That cloak is very scary right now. Our opponent really wants to get rid of this bridge. So we'll know if they have chivalry here in a moment. To get rid of this bridge. Because the giant here is not nearly as strong as here. Because it threatens to find where that dagger is. I'm assuming it's like here and it's going to move to here or here. Yeah, so he moves this rider back. So he can put his dagger here. Because you want it within 2 spaces. Because all you gotta do is move to here, here, or here. This is technically the safest tile. Yep, good call. Bops. That's a good bop. Another defender. It's good play. But the cloak can be anywhere on this line right here. So we're going to put you here. All right. Be gone, spawn of darkness. I want this giant to recover. Alrighty. We have survived. The next challenge involves a bucket. The bucket has ice in it. No. Warrior. This is actually one of the tricky things, is when you build a wall on a city and then the city falls. I already messed up trying to get too cute, right? Sometimes you gotta stick with what works. Oh, this is misplay. Oh well. Not too that bad of a misplay. Fish. 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 I do appreciate the change of pace, though. It made the game exciting, ain't gonna lie. I need a rider here, but then we need to save up our resources. I can get a giant here with this Gate of Power. Yeah, we'll get the giants here. Gate of Power. Population growth. Farm. Super unit. Alrighty. But we're going to save the rest of our resources for knights. We're going to use knights to secure this game. Right. Misplay on my part. It's just out of range for a second one, though. I could still absolutely use all this tempo, because my play for this knight is slowing down how quickly I can get units onto the water. All I need to do, bop-a-da-bop, and push here. So that might be the game, but we need to continue just in case it's not. Wow. There's no good spot for this. Scout. Alright, well, Scout goes here. Warrior goes here. Cover this giant. Juggernaut. Hee 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 haw. Chivalry. We're going to put this here as a body blocker. And knights here, safety warrior. I'm actually just going to pass my turn here. Now, if this was not a live game, Cheesecake would have won on turn 3. Let's just acknowledge that right now. Actually, I'll put it in a vote. Cheesecake technically should have won on turn 3. Should we go ahead and resign out of good sportsmanship? Because I don't care about yellow. Oh, is that a Houdini? No! That is beautiful. I love it. We got Houdini. Did you guys like that magic trick? If you ask nicely, he might try that again. 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chain, 4 chain, 5 chain, 6 chain, 7 chain. Bop-a-da-bop. No! No, I need it dead. I'm spending so much resources on... I can't. Dang it. Wait, we can still do this. All right, there you go. Another siege. Didn't achieve anything, but still fun. That was amazing. I think everybody will agree that that was the best thing you could have done. Also, we're at the point where I can spam out a lot of knights. And I will do so without prejudice. Oh, what a game. All right. Actually, I mean, I'm assuming you'll be truthful. Cheesecake, did you see the win on turn 3? I'll just leave it up to your honesty. I didn't want another super short win. Alright. Just... Yeah, because I think at this point the game is pretty much over. So, because we could just do this. We could do this. And I appreciate the trying to avoid another super short game. I'll give it to you. Nah, you technically deserve the win. But it was one heck of an interesting game. Go have fun with your family. I'm gonna go... I will capture this city. I am going to strategy. Oops, wrong thing. Let me offer peace. I will pass the turn, and then I will resign. No! Dang it! I'm too slow. No! There could be no peace. It was too slow. See, because if he accepts peace and then the resignation happens, even though he would technically win, the game is over. And it ends with peace on the map. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and save this one. That's unfortunate. 5's at 1 HP. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna edit this. This one is versus Blueberry. Blueberry cheesecake. Urkaz versus Yadak. Small Lakes. That's the phone call. Alright, everyone. Thanks very much for stopping by. I gotta go. Bye! Miss y'all!